BOI reports, the who, what, where, why, and when you need to file this report. If you don't cooperate, you will pay up to $500 per day. Also, you can face up to 2 years of prison time.
Tax season doesn't have to look like this or feel like this. Let go of the misconception that only the rich don't pay tax. I show average people how to save thousands every single year. I'm Tiana, checking in with Gold Star Tax Service, and I teach you how to be stress-free around tax time. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell.
What's going on, you guys? It's Tiana checking in with Gold Star Tax Service, and I'm going to be talking about BOI reports, beneficial ownership information reports, okay? The who, what, where, why, and when you need to file this report, okay? Jumping right on in, what is the beneficial ownership information report? BOI report contains the identifying information of all the people who directly or indirectly benefit from the business, okay? That's pretty much everybody that has something to do with the business if they were on the paperwork. Who is required to file this? Every LLC or corporation that formed an entity, meaning that you filled out a document and you went to your state and filed it with the state saying that you wanted to operate this business. Why is this required? It's required because in 2021, Congress passed the Corporate Transparency Act, and that act is going to make it harder for people who are doing business and using illegal funds like money laundering and, stuff like that, using the funds illegally in an ill-gotten way. Those people, it's going to make it harder for them to do that with these reports. When are you supposed to file this report? If you created a business entity before January 2024, you have until January 2025 to file this report. If you created a business after January 1st, 2024, you have 90 days from the date of creation. So with that being said, unfortunately, there is a lot of people that's watching this video at this very moment and realize they probably owe fines. So I will look further into, because I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people that don't know about this report right now. And I want to look into something further as far as like, what about the people who didn't know in this like first year? It has to be some type of leniency, okay? So I will look into that. Who is exempt from this? Nonprofits, federal agencies, financial institutions who have like a customer due diligence, state, local, tribal law enforcement, Department of Treasury, so the IRS, foreign law enforcement, and foreign law enforcement. I did provide a list here so you can take a look here if you want to screenshot that has other categories of people who are exempt from filing this report. But I do want to say that when you look into the next step, when we actually fill in the report, there is a box to check that if you're exempt entity. So that part is a little confusing, because why do they have that option there? If I'm exempt of filing, it looks like you're supposed to file it and put it on. That I don't know, but if you're exempt, you're exempt. I don't see why they have that option on the form. What happens if you don't file? What are the fines and penalties if you don't cooperate? If you don't cooperate, you will pay up to $500 per day for each day that this report is not filed, okay? Also, you can face up to 2 years of prison time. And the $500 per day is up to $10,000. So I guess it caps out at $10,000, but 2 years of jail time. So with that being said, pretty simple, pretty easy stuff. Let's jump right in and I'll tell you how to fill it out. Alrighty, guys. So when you come to this website, you can Google it. When you come to the website, you can Google it, BOI e-filing. Now, when you get in here, I'll put the link in the description as well. When you get in here, you'll see you have the option to like do it the paper way, which is here. And then if you come down, you have the option to do it online, which we're going to do right now. When you first get in here, you see we have the filing information. Now, initial report is like the first time that you're filing. Correct prior report, meaning that you submitted it and you need to make a correction. Update a prior report, meaning you submitted it already, but there was some changes that you needed to update. And newly exempt entity, meaning if you filed already and prior you weren't exempt, but you're exempt now, okay? So let's just say we're doing an initial report and it's going to be today's date. You got to read all this good stuff, right? And then next. Now, FINCENID number, okay? Now, this is like a filing number with them. So you can get a new filing number with them. You don't have to, it is optional. Now, the reason why someone might want this number is if you have multiple LLCs or multiple corporations and you want to identify each one by their own, ID number. Foreign pooled investment vehicle, if you have that, then that's where you would check that. Okay, so the legal reporting company name, you're going to enter all the information just as it is on your state paperwork. So we're going to go as if I'm not going to request the FIN number. I'm only doing one LLC, but when I do multiple, then I'll probably do that then. And then if you have a DBA, if you went and filed a doing business as, then you need to put that name there as well, and any other names here if it's under there. And then we're going to go down to what type of identification is it. If you're a sole proprietor, it's probably going to be your social. If you have an EIN number, you're going to enter that here, and the foreign, enter that there. So we're going to have an EIN. It's formed in. Oh, I knew I was missing a number. I thought I was tripping. Oh, I'm not missing a number. It's this thing right here. Okay, so then select your country. Oh, only if you're foreign. Then we're going to go down, select our country here. What state did you form it in? So whatever state that you formed it in, not where you currently live. Okay. And then we're going to go, you're going to enter your address. Now, existing reporting company. You are existing if you formed the business before January 1st, 2024. Now, it doesn't matter how far back. I don't care if you formed this business in 1902. You still are an existing reporting company and you are required to file. Okay. Now, right here, the company applicant is you or someone that you hired. Okay, so everyone that's involved there, you need to put that there. If you already have a FINCN ID, I don't know if it's FinCEN or FINCN, whatever it is. If you have that number, you put it there. You put the information here of the. Oh, why are we not filling this out? Alrighty, so. And then we're going to type in the address to the business. If you don't have one, then you'll put your residential address. As for me, my business and my home address is the same. Okay. Then what type of identification do you have? Let's just say driver's license number F43215. Then we're going to go here, country that your driver's license is from. Oh, there we go. So you can use the C if you don't use the drop down. And then you have to upload this here. So we're just going to upload anything right now. And then next. And then you click here if you're doing this on behalf of a minor. If not, then you continue. Now, it's asking for the beneficiary's owner ID thing again. And then you check here if you're exempt. So I'm guessing because they have an option for exempt. Let's click on it and see. But I'm guessing if you're exempt, you still have to file, but you have to put that you're exempt. Okay, so check this box if the beneficiary owner holds its ownership interest in the reporting company exclusively through one of more exempt entities, and name of the exempt entity or entities are being reported in lieu of beneficial owner's information. If checked, provide the legal name of the exempt entity in field 3A. Okay, so if this applies to you, that's when you would check that box. Moving along. The beneficial owner would be you and any other owners, okay? It is pretty much the same information with the company applicant, okay? So you're going to enter all that here, and then they're asking for residential address. Business address, I think, will be fine, but I guess they still want to know where you live at. You do what you want. All right, and then same information here, moving along. Hopefully, do I have to fill that out to move along? I think so, because it's not that. Oh, no. Okay. So here you're going to put your email address, name, agree, and you're going to submit it. Okay. And you have to agree to the terms. Now, I believe that's going to be all. So nice and simple. You can kind of do it on your own. If you do need help or assistance, you can reach out to me. I will have an option if you just don't want to deal with this and make sure it's done correctly. I can do it for you, but that will be a fee, of course. If not, this is how you do it for absolutely $0, and it's pretty simple. So, with that being said, you guys have a wonderful day and trust the process.
Yeah.